Konnichiwa and welcome everybody to Chrome Reviews. This time it's another Figma from toaru majutsu no index, and it's the Misaka Imoto, or Misaka sister, Figma. And this figure is limited to 20,000 copies ever made, just because this character is a clone and she was made in that number. So it's a little bit of fun thing to do as a release, actually. It's kinda cool. However, it makes it pretty limited for collectors. Well, the number sounds very like it's plenty of them. However, I guess that normal Figmas and even normal exclusives are produced in even greater numbers. The world is big after all. Anyway, this character is cool in my opinion. She is a clone of Misaka Mikoto, but she wears weapons and stuff. And this box is unusual because there's image of the clones all over, and there's a picture of the full Figma at the side, and there is poses on the back. Now, for now, I only have this one. However, I plan to buy several of those just to have an impressive collection of them and make a lot of fun displays with multiple Misaka clones. Alright, Misaka Imoto Figma. Now, the sculpture of this one is identical to Misaka Mikoto, the body, that is. The differences with this one on the sculpture are the hair, because she have the goggles, and the face slightly different, and the eyes are painted differently because she have those more expressionless empty eyes. And also, instead of shorts, she have panties with stripes on. The paint job on this one is just as nice and clean as Mikoto, which was very high quality paint job and Figma overall, and this one is just as much high quality and clean paint job, which makes those toaru majutsu no index Figmas, just like Kuroko and the others, some of my favorite Figmas, just because they are so clean and nicely made. The articulation on this Figma is the same as Mikoto as well, of course, just like any Figma, have ball jointed arms. Now, those joints are very tight and nicely. It's sad that Figmas with huge weapons like Black Rock Shooter didn't have this tight joints, because that would mean the cannon could be supported almost without extra stand. However, it might just be a coincidence that some are tight and some are loose. The head are also on a ball joint, and the fringe can be removed with this. However, this one is removable as well. Why, I don't know. The goggles themselves have clear green plastic that's transparent inside, and that is a nice effect as well. So when light hits it, it will look really nice. Then, right. The torso are also jointed like this, just like Kuroko and Mikoto. And this clothing are in soft PVC, and so is the skirt. So she can kick, and it's very unlimited as well. The legs ball joint. And there's of course knee joint and ball jointed feet. And the hands are of course jointed as well, and removable like this. And she stands pretty well without a Figma stand. So, on to the Figma stand, which, to my surprise, compared to other Figmas, is black. Why? I don't know, but it feels new and refreshing somehow. Also, this numbering of this Figma are here on the underside. However, the numbers are written in Japanese. There are no regular numbers, so I can't read this. However, if I hold it like this, if anyone know what number this says, please leave a comment and I will add it to my figure description which number I got. Right, except for the stand, there's also of course the Figma bag that you can't do without. Ultimate tool to not lose accessories. There's also a rack of hands and one extra hand. There's an extra face, which is this expression where she tries to laugh or but failing a little bit. I really like the Misaka sister character because it's nice and how she learns more about being human and everything. There's also this extra piece with the goggles down over her eyes, and she also have, just like Mikoto, a lightning effect. This one is slightly different, however, so there's some variation. And there's of course also weapons. There is a sniper rifle, and there is also the iconic assault rifle that she most commonly uses. Now I really wish there was a accelerator Figma to pose up with Misaka, but we can always dream and hope. Alright, here she is, Misaka Imoto posed up with her gun, and despite being a different stand, I think it looks great on the figure itself. It matches the gun well. Maybe the arm here could have been clear, however, I don't mind that much. It makes this quite special. Now this was the last piece I needed to complete the toaru no index Figma line for now, until if they release more characters. So to sum that up, I'm going to show the full cast with Mikoto together with her, but I'm also going to show with Kuroko and of course Index and Toma. So here is the full cast of Figmas from toaru majutsu no index and toaru kaku no railgun. I haven't talked loud for hours these days. Anyway, to sum this Figma up, it's not very different from Kuroko and Mikoto, but it have its differences, and as in the series, she is a clone, so it's excusable. And it's a nice extra with the limited copies themed to the numbers in the series. And there's some good accessories. You can even, if you want to, use that extra lightning with the Misaka sister to use dual electric attack with both arms for Mikoto. Just noting. So what can I say about this Figma? It's good and I highly recommend it for those willing to spend the money it costs these days. Because this is a full cast of really nice quality Figmas. One of my favorites, together with the Black Rock Shooter ones. So until next time, I hope you have a good time and sayonara.